Greetings everyone and welcome back to Rimworld and to the colony of Stygian Sanctuary, where there are so many things that we need to do. It has been a busy last couple of episodes. Also, I'll just pause this for a moment. We are on the latest version, the 17B patch, the Alpha 17B patch, which is largely focused on optimizations, but at the same time I noticed there are a lot of mods that updated. So I've gone ahead and updated those, and I want to draw some very specific attention to Allow Tool. Oh, Allow Tool, you are so awesome. Allow Tool has added Finish Off. Allow Tool has quickly cemented itself. I mean, if there was ever any doubt that, well, frankly, there shouldn't have been, because I constantly say that I consider Allow Tool vanilla at this point. Finish off. Quickly and painlessly kill downed creatures. Hold shift to include colonists and allies. Requires a colonist with a melee skill of 6 or higher to use. Thank you so much. So from now on, Dark Aavak doesn't have to just constantly torture the elk that he's finishing off by cutting their tendons slowly up the leg until they eventually die of shock. You can just slit their throats. Or likewise for colonists. Though when I say colonists, I mean enemies. Though I guess sometimes colonists, it depends on if they shoot Yoka with a shotgun, for example. Yeah, you know who I'm talking to. Can't see them, but you know who I'm talking to. Right, anyway. So, we have got a couple of new people in the colony. One to be renamed right now. Actually, no, two to be renamed right now. Chaoticles has gone ahead and selected their names, and Lawrence shall be Wilson. Welcome, Wilson. We've got a couple of quite normally named colonists so far. Orion, Scott, Wilson. Marvellous. Right, and Capelson has also been selected. The deep space miner Capelson shall be Angharad. Beautiful name. Beautiful name. I'm very, very pleased to have an Angharad in the colony. There we go. Right, okay, so the things that we need to do today. First and foremost, those, they've been shut down. I guess we could just leave them there for the time being. Go ahead and unforbid everything on the map, please. Next up, I really want those taken down so that we can have some grow zones over here. It's spring, it's time for this stuff to be sorted. Let's get this all the way down here. That's fine. Right, next on the list of things to do, actually, is for us to go and have a look through Angharad's work schedule. I want you to be patient pretty urgently if the need arises. Handling. Yeah, sure, you can have that on 3. Cook, you shouldn't be doing it. Construction, you are the only person in this colony who actually has a reason to be doing construction on a 2. Well done, you. You're the second person in the colony who has a reason to be doing it. Mining on a 2 as well. Very, very happy. Very happy indeed. Given that, I'm going to give you a hauling on 2 as well. Many, many 2s for you. I'm not going to give you... Frankly, we've got enough researchers at this point. I don't think we... Oh, well, maybe I'll leave you have it at a 4. That's fine. Now, as for the restrictions, we're getting to the... We're very, very close to having a full cycle. So there will always be someone up and doing something. Now, word to the wise with this. It's not strictly the best way of doing it. Now, the reason why I say that is that right now we're just cycling it without rhyme or reason. But ideally what you'd want to do is make sure that there are certain people with certain jobs available. For example, you really would like a cook awake early in the morning, because then they can prepare all the meals for the rest of the colonists to wake up to. Likewise, you want to cook around sort of the late afternoon, early evening, again, because that's around the time that people are going to start getting hungry again. Excuse me. So that will make sure that there's always freshly prepared meals, which is pretty good. But we're going to allow a little bit of time to pass. I need to... we've got many, many houses being built. I'm going to say we want some houses to go down here. Let's have a look. We've got plenty of sandstone, but these are going to be slate rooms. Let's get some slate rooms down here. They're going to be away from the rest of the colony, so they can be quite nice rooms. I think that's fair, considering they're going to be so much further away. Oh, I've really got a cough brewing. Give me a moment. I'm back, and 100% less fighting off a tickly cough. Angharad, why are you there? There we go. You can go and do stuff, Angharad. Yeah, that's right. Go put on clothes and such. Right, we've got things being grown. Very happy about that. Oh, yes, I am. I've set this up to accept furniture at this point, so hopefully we're going to start seeing some things being moved in there. Frankly, though, I feel we need all of this to be hauled as a fairly urgent priority. Let's get those moved, shall we? Now, hospitality has been upgraded. However, I've not yet installed it, and I'm not sure I'm going to. Chickens have joined the colony. How many? Oh my lord, we're being invaded by hens. This is not a raid though this time, but it's kind of bad nonetheless. I have a plan. Ladies and gentlemen. We could make this into a large, free-range kind of pasture. Oh, fantastic idea. Right. You should always congratulate yourself, especially when you have a good idea. That sounds so weird. It's like, oh, great idea, me. You're very clever, aren't you? I always knew you had it in you. We want this to be hay grass. And we can make little coops over here if we are so inclined. And I think we are thus inclined. So let's get some wood. There's going to be plenty of wood down here. Sure, let's build this out a little bit. And then up there. And then we can mine out this little area back here. This can be a nice, big, old coop. Just dug into the mountain. It doesn't need to be fancy-smancy. It can just be like this. We'll have a door there, we'll have a door there. And we'll have double doors, you know. I could even just leave it unroofed. If without a door, sorry. If I particularly wanted to. But I like the idea of having the door there. Over here, though, we are then going to build our, it's down here, a little fence for the pasture area. And that should all be marvelous. There we go. Why is this paused? I didn't realize I paused it. I hit space almost instinctually at this point. I played far too many like tactical RPG games in the past where the moment you need to make a decision, you need to pause. Because people die if you don't pause. And so it just happens second nature at this point. I do apologize. Got food on the go. I would stupendously I wish there was a way of me prioritizing this work. Rhapsody, could you pull this down for me? I really like all of these broken down. Dark Aavak, what are you doing? Oh, you're tending to yourself. I guess you should, actually. You're a bit bruised. A bit bruised. We are getting corpses brought up. We are getting all kinds of things going on. How are you doing, Yoko? Now, a couple of people said, I can replace Yoko's tail with a scyther blade. Oh my lord. It didn't even occur to me. But yes, you can. Also, thanks to the extended prosthetics and organ engineering, AI persona cores now have a use. Other than powering your ship? Yes. Yes, they do, actually. However, it's a use that comes with a price. It's a brilliant use that comes with a steep price. Be aware, because it doesn't explain this to you ahead of time. I happen to know what it does because I checked out the mod when I was reinstalling it for Alpha 17. But I hadn't considered... What? A prisoner is escaping? Fine. Drop your gladius, please. Go and deal with them. Who's escaping? Colonel, you tried to escape. Let's go there. Will you please deal with Colonel? Like right now, try to arrest Colonel. There we go. No fight. It's like, yes, Dark Aavak. Don't fancy my chances. I choose life. Right, okay, well, let's get all the wood out of here. Because basically the doors are just left wide open right now, which is like super not good. We'll just... a temporary stockpile just for wood. Because I had to kind of go over the last one. Wood. And Dark Aavak. If you would please prioritize hauling all of that. Go! Go, Dark Aavak! No, not today apparently. What? Could you move this one? So the doors close? That'd be grand. Could you now arrest Colonel? Please? Oh, okay. Colonel decided, no, I'm not going to go down without... I've been defeated yet again. Curse you, fate. Well, you know, on the plus side, you didn't get slashed with a gladius, but you're going to need more treatment now. Bruised bionic arm really hurts. 8 damage from there. That's almost as much as the Gladius cut. Just punched him in submission. Marvelous. I approve. Right. Okay. So we've got everything gone over here. Now this is actually really important. This is why I was forcing this to be done. We've got 18 by 17. So sure, if we go in 6 chunks and 6 by 17, that's an awfully large field. Let's go 6 by 8 and 6 by 9s. There we go. So this one is going to be for heal root. Next up, we want a new one down here. This one will be for... we've already got rice and potatoes. Let's go with cotton, because we do need it. Next up, we want another 6 by 9. There we go. This one can be for... Let's go with corn here. Corn's a nice plant. We'll have one over there. And what will you be? Rice. I think we had rice and potatoes. Yeah, we did. But rice is a pretty decent plant to have. And I'm going to have to expand this on that. Now, the reason why I do it like that is so that they don't merge. Because it's kind of weird the way it happens sometimes that they will merge. Like if I started the zone here, it would quite possibly just think I'm trying to extend this zone, which is in fact not what I wanted to do. There we are. And then finally this zone over there. And this one shall be for... you know what? More heal root, frankly. Let's get those going, people. We need all of this done ASAP. Now, we do have an animal area. So let's assign this animal area, shall we? Expand animal area 1 to include pretty much everything over here. There we go. So this will be the place where all of our chickens go. All chickens, animal area 1. Yoko, you are restricted to home. I only want you hanging around at home. I love the way that Yoko just follows Dark Aavak around. She doesn't want to be anywhere without him. She's a little bit worried after last time. Probably what happened is she went into a rage. Someone whispered the Dark Aavak was actually dead. And Yoko, being the very smart wog that she is, just flew into a murderous rage straight away. It was the psychic ship. Damn bloody psychic ship. It injected thoughts of Dark Aavak no longer being there anymore into her mind. And she just decided, oh, well, fine, I'm going to kill everyone. That's the only proper response to this tragedy. But never mind, she just needed to be beaten around the face a little bit by Dark Aavak in the most loving way possible for her to come to her senses. And Harrod's doing a good job over here. Let's get another door there. But as a result, Yoko doesn't want to leave Dark Aavak out of this side. Just in case it's some sort of mirage. The other colonists, sneaky mages that they are, playing with their mind. I would not be too surprised if one of the other colonists dies to Yoko at some point. I wouldn't particularly be that upset either. I mean, Yoko has to eat. I'm sure the other colonists understand this necessity. They'd want the same. However, let me just double check. Orion, yes, okay. Orion, resident psychopath. I'd like it to stop butchering people. I'd also like to change this one. Can I rename it? Now, someone implied that it could be renamed. I do not see that option. No renaming. Add bill. Can I rename the bill? Butcher, creature. No. I think this is perhaps something that is added in a mod. In fact, I'm fairly certain it's something that's added in a mod. And it's something that I would like to work on at some point. But for now, why? What? No. No, I want you to butcher human likes. Do forever. Oh, poop. Move them around. My bad. See, that's the problem, is I can't see which one is which. Could you please work there and just butcher up all the people for me? As fast as you can, please. Now, I need to make sure that this area never tries to be covered up. Because we've got things growing here. There we go. Maybe we'll have some sort of internal pasture somewhere. But for now, that'll all be exposed. There we go. The chickens just hang out there. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's gonna be pretty rough. It's fairly soon, in fact. Ryan's doing a good job there, chopping up all the people. I approve. Right. Well, given all of that, there's a lot of things we need to build, and a lot of rooms we need to make. At least once this is done, we'll be able to get a couple of people working on growing. But honestly, the growers, Kalissa, Orion, and KD. What have they been working on? KD, what are you working on? Consuming a fine meal. You're working on eating. Oh, okay. Orion, are you going to go and plant stuff? No, Orion is butchering more stuffs. No. Just bring it in if you want to. Okay. Well, I'd really rather you do something else. There we go. I'm not sure what you're going to do. Are you going to consume a meal? Well, it's about time, actually. It's about time. Okay, we are hurting for power, though, and that is something that we really desperately need to fix. This is... Actually, that's kind of in the way. I think because it isn't fully grown, it's not affecting our windmill right now. But that would eventually just become a real problem. On that note, though, with all of this area down here, we could probably set up some more power. But how would we get it across the water? I don't think we can. I think this area is going to be completely separate from the power grid. That's interesting. We're going to have to set up a secondary power grid down here just to help this out. Unless we can draw this... No, we can't. Ooh. Well, that is interesting. Not something I'd considered. But there's a geotherm over there. You might have a pet geotherm. That might just be what you get to use, which would be helpful. We do kind of need some veggies down here, though. So I'm going to set up a little stockpile area so our chickens don't all die. I'd rather not have to bring down veggies, but okay. Vegetarian. And I would like this to be a critical priority. Please bring down the noms here first before you take them anywhere else. Just because our chickens are going to die otherwise. Also, we've run out of room for our dead man's apparel, which is kind of a pain in the bum. So, let's expand this dumpling stockpile to this big. Hopefully we'll be able to get... all of the Deadman's apparel over there that way. Ryan, what are you going to do next, mate? You're going to start making some fancy noms for Dark Aavak. Wonderful. Dark Aavak will be pleased. Ah, there we go. KD is actually doing his job. Marvelous. Everything proceeds as planned. These super need to be hauled. Because they... Oh, actually don't seem to deteriorate. That's good to know. And they are going to be stored down there. Fantastic. I am pleased with this. Okay, anything else that we urgently need to do? No, it's just going to be a matter of building up this area. We probably can start popping down some chicken beds and things like that in there soon, but also getting the other room set. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Could people go in there and put out that fire, please, quickly before we lose our food? It's not too bad of an area to have a fire in because very little can burn in here. I mean, the plants could burn, but on the whole, that was dealt with very quickly. Well done, everyone. But on that, I'm going to go ahead and just get some rooms made and hopefully set out this chicken coop. We definitely need some rooms for our prisoners before we can actually start trying to recruit them. So that's going to be a bit of a priority. Okay, we have begun the work on the next two rooms as well. And we've also prepared this little area down here for our hay grass stockpile. So let's make sure that that's properly floored so I can easily tell it apart. And also it looks nice, mostly so it looks nice because me. There we go. Wonderful. Now I've also got a little stockpile over here for some wood because we're going to set up a little battery bank in there. And I think one of the easiest ways to generate power initially is going to be to have a generator out here. Now, eventually I would like to actually get some wind turbines set up here as well. We're also currently critically, that is a critical priority, hauling vegetables down here so the hens don't all die because that would generally be a bad thing. Next up, we need to get this place sorted out. Honestly, I really wish we could get some more heel root made, but alas, that is not happening right now. Let's see. So, furniture-wise, we want a bed in here. Actually, this is close enough that we can run it off the main grid, so let's do that. In fact, we'll have a path running down here as well, and that gives us a reason to build our end table and lamp right there. This is going to be a prisoner room though, so it is actually going to need a table and chair so that they can eat things. So let's get that sorted. But generally speaking, in people's rooms, I would actually prefer to take out the table and chair, if I'm perfectly honest. Simply because I don't want people eating in other people's rooms. It just seems weird. Stop going into someone's bedroom to nom your food, you weirdos. Yeah, this one's gonna... Well, I mean, there's 2 people there. No. I really would like it if you would go and eat your meals in the room that I have provided. So everyone gets these rooms taken away. Goodbye. Now, eventually, I will get some proper mods set up that will allow us to do some funky things like have writing desks and stuff like that, which will be awesome. I have been sent an email pointing me to such a mod, and I'm very, very thankful for that. And I will probably check out, make sure it all works as intended, and we'll play nice with the other mods that I've got before we get that all set up, but should be good once we've got it. Now down here, likewise, gonna need, you know what, I'm gonna have the bed there this time. This one's going to be another prisoner room, so once again, we want an end table just to make it a little bit easier for them to gain rest, and then somewhere for them to eat their meals like so. But in here, it's actually going to be important for us to have some torches because there will be no other form of light. So let's make sure all of that is set up. Right, there we go. Let's continue along. Right, Angharad, that is no longer your bed. We've got... I don't really like those beds being so low quality, honestly, but oh well. Orion's doing a fantastic job there of getting all of the heal route set up. I'm very, very thankful. She is Orion. Let's make sure everything's going down okay over here. I will get batteries set up once we've actually got some power down there. We are going to need power down here simply because we're going to need heaters for the chickens. There's no way of us getting past that one. The chickens will need heating. We've got... How much steel have we got? We should actually have loads of steel thanks to all of the mining we've been doing. Oh my good lord, there's 5 people with the plague. Kalissa, Dark Aavak, Angharad, Orion, and... Oh my lord. Okay. Good. Poor normal. Generally, you don't want worse than normal for a hospital bed. Rhapsody's bed is normal. Orion's bed is... Oh my lord. Okay, well, first and foremost, Dark Aavak, go and rest until healed. So that's Dark Aavak taken care of. Who are my doctors, and what skill level have they got? Ah, dread. Well, actually, Rhapsody and Scott, you're not far off Dark Aavak in skill there, but Wilson, I'm going to, for the moment, say you're not allowed to treat people because I need the best people treating people right now. Unfortunately, 2 of those best people are currently out of commission. So, Scott, you're going to be going and resting there. Let's take that one out. There we go. Scott's bed is actually good. Never mind. Scott, you go down there. So, who's next? Orion. Ugh. Go grab this normal bed. So Orion is taken care of. We've got Angharad and Kalissa. What kind of bed is this? Shoddy, not good. Poor. Oh, I don't want to lose Kalissa. Sorry, this is a normal bed. It's being reassigned. Very, very sad. Very sad. Kalissa, let's get you over there resting up. Well, this has thrown everything into disarray. I must confess, disarray. Wilson, also, you've lost your bed. Very, very sorry, but this is the way it has to be. You can't get down there, rest until healed. Okay, right. As soon as Dark Aavak is down, I need Rhapsody. Prioritize tending Dark Aavak. Honestly, for the time being, Rhapsody, you're getting everything else turned off. I actually need you to focus on this with such... tunnel vision. You are not allowed to do a single other thing in the colony. You will just go idle at other times. Well, you can hold super important things, but that is pretty much it. I want you available at all times to tend to people. This is going to be hard because plague tends to start at about 40%. Yeah, 42% already. Oh, this is going to be rough. Okay, so the way that diseases work in general, but plague specifically, it's kind of hidden until it hits 40%. Your people will have contracted it at some other point, and it's just been quietly building up strength until, boom, you suddenly realize you've got the plague. Instant amount of pain, consciousness loss, all kinds of bad things, and you need to be tended every so often. Now, it starts at 40%, and it will very, very quickly start to progress. Plague is one of the most deadly of the illnesses. And what will happen is... I think I think the maximum the plague can increase is more than the maximum immunity you can gain. So if just left untreated, they will die. No matter if that person is just resting, it doesn't matter. Now, treating without any kind of meds is going to drop their chances of survival so drastically. Oh, my lord. Let's see. Got wild heal root over there. We have got... Is there any heal root that is big enough? 57% grown can... No, we can cut it, but we can't harvest it. I need heal root. Okay, let's zoom in. Oh, down here we've got 7... Yes! Got some heal root. Okay. Who is up and about who can do plant cutting? Scott won't be it. And Harrod won't... I think everyone... KD! Right, now. And yes, you need to be this finicky about this at this point. I'm going to be horrible, and that's going to be reserved for Dark Aavak. Yes, I know. It's terrible. We also need that one cut as well. We've got 2 little bits of heal root around. Any others that I can see? I don't think so. I don't think there are. Okay, well, the last thing we can do to check is if I select that heal root and then select all others like it, select some of the things on map, harvest all of them. There we go. If there's any that can be harvested, I want that harvested right now. Okay, so this is going to be rough, but if we can get the heal root in, then there may be a chance that a couple of people will survive. Did you fail? Oh, KD, why? You make me sad, KD. You make everyone sad. You're failing the colony right now. You have one job, one very super important job. Bandit camp opportunity. Lilith, Prime Councillor of Alutium Equal Confederation, has sent us a message. They want us to kill people. No! I'm dealing with saving lives right now, not taking them. The Dark Aavak probably would try to crawl out of his bed to kill things. I'm not going to lie. Right, just hold that back. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully, Dark Aavak is going to get treated. We need to keep a very close eye on that. And Harad, major break risk potential here. 51%, immunity is only at 42. We need to give this a bit of a bounce. We really do. How long until your next treatment? 4.2 hours. Oh, my lord. This is the problem. The lack of medicine is likely going to kill us off. Well, it's certainly going to kill a couple of people. On the plus side, you know, that does mean that we're going to get a reshuffle of names. It's just who has the reshuffle, we just don't know. I really super hope that no one has like a break and just wanders out of their room right now, because this is the only way you're going to survive, guys. It is legitimately the only way. So pretty much everything else is shut down now. Right, okay. It is no longer restricted. Rhapsody, wake up. Go ahead and treat Dark Aavak. Now, let's have a look at his immunity gain. He's currently got minor plague at only 57% and immunity at 50, sorry. And that's great. Please do well. Quality 61. Okay. That'll increase his immunity gain factor and will slow down the plague gain by a little bit. Now, basically, there are several things that'll affect it. How well rested they are. Oh, I'm so sorry, Wilson. You haven't got to bed. Let me make sure that happens for you. Go ahead, wake up, go over there, get into a bed. There we are. But how old they are, how well cared for they are. If they're resting, if they rest, then it's better, because you'll get a bonus for being in a bed, basically. You'll also gain various other malices due to age. If you're older, you're much greater risk to death from any kind of disease. But largely, you can get through it if you've just got a really good doctor. Unfortunately, Dark Aavak is one of the best doctors in the colony, and he's out for the count. Even herbal meds will help you by reducing the speed that a plague can get worse. Okay, well, let's have a look. It's now up to major at 63%, but Dark Aavak is chasing its tail with 60% immunity. Let's have a look at the others. Orion, you're at 61, but his plague is at 73%. 67% here for Scott, and I think that's because Scott's in a good bed. The immunity is lagging behind a little bit, and Harad is at 66, and she's got 61. That's actually good, and Harad. Kalissa 68, and her immunity is at 61, so that's actually going quite well. And it comes down to, like, for example, how well the treatment the Rhapsody offers is. Even though she's largely doing this just hodgepodge, however she can. Could we get some more beds? Because if we get like a good or superior bed, it's going to be amazing. No. Oh, you're already working on it. But there's a range of potential treatments even within the. Oh, that's normal, actually. Someone has got a bad bed, I'm fairly certain. That's a normal bed. And Harad, you've got a shoddy bed, so you're moving. You're moving down here. You're going to rest in this bed instead. Move. Right now. Rest until healed. There we go. But, yeah, so there's a range of treatments, as you've seen. There's like a certain percentage chance you'll give good treatment, certain percentage chance you'll give bad treatment, even without meds. And that all comes together. The meds just make it much more likely that you'll give a good treatment. Okay, well, whilst we're waiting to find out who dies, because someone is going to die, I can all but guarantee this at this point. We're going to try and see if... oh, there is something to be harvested on the map. I'm going to see if I can get any more meds. So I'll bring you back soon. Oh dear. Orion has moved into the severe illness area, and... oh, I thought that was Orion dying. Every colonist of the male gender wins this. Really? Do you have to make this worse? He's already bleeding from places he's really not meant to be bleeding from. This is blood covering his bed sheets, his pillow. Every time he rolls over, he leaves a bloody smiley face on the pristine pillow. Rhapsody's got to work cut out just keeping him in fresh pillows. 92%. Orion's not making it. That is honestly just the case as that's going to be. And Harad, you're at extreme. That needs tending right now. Rhapsody, I'm so sorry that you're not getting any sleep. But get out there, because she actually has a chance of surviving. Dark Aavak, going to be treated soon. His immunity is now moving faster. Calissa's not that far behind. What about Scott? Scott, are you okay? Just a little bit behind. I have been having... where are you off to now? Could you go and treat Calissa, actually, instead? I have been having KD trying to harvest anything he can see. He's currently on priority number 1 for harvesting. There's only been one opportunity since I let you go earlier, and he failed it. Look, he's under a lot of pressure. I forgive him. Oh, there's something else on the map, though. Okay. Good. Well done. Are you gonna... oh, no. No one has any food. Oh, bad times. Super bad times. I need someone else to cook. Please, Scott, KD, go cook. Prioritize. Oh, everyone's gonna die. This is so bad. Dark Aavak is probably gonna make it. You're already dead. You're dead in the bed and just no one's noticed. That's all. Rhapsody, though, if you don't prioritize tending people instead of chatting with them, they are all gonna die. Broken heater. They need to be well fed. That actually does help them survive. So, okay, we've got an escape pod. Just as well as it happens, because we're probably gonna need it. Orion has died because of plague. Dear Orion. Okay, well, you just ate the meal. Could you... no, don't strip... no. KD, could you prioritize holding Orion? Okay. This is... oh, there we are. Rhapsody. Now's your time. Go. Not a second to lose. He's at 81% on the plague. And we'll need tending in 12 hours. He's at 87% immunity. What are you doing? Feeding. Good. Give him good noms. Will keep Dark Aavak with strength to survive. This is so clutch. I'm fairly certain we've lost everyone but Dark Aavak, and only because those meds were prioritized for him. Well, this is super bad, I must confess. Super amazing bad. Poor Rhapsody, though. She rushed off her feet, just trying to keep everyone alive, and it's just not working. She's just watching her friends slowly perish because she's not being able to get them the meds that they desperately need. If this gets into the 90s, I think they can still die from that, just from it being in the 90s. Either way, KD, we need to find the escape pod. We are probably going to need whoever this is. Please rescue them. Right, okay. Okay, Calissa Fox, Scott, and Angharad are all in severe illness stage. I think this is it. We're going to die to not having meds. Yep, Calissa's down, Angharad's down. And yes, I could 100% have stripped them. No, 100% I wasn't going to do that. I don't care if that means that all of this is going to go. And I don't care that Scott is probably going to go as well. No, we're not doing this to our friends. Watts has died because of blood loss. Well, that's rather unfortunate. And Scott has died because of the plague. Also rather unfortunate. But Dark Aavak survived. Yay. 91% immunity in the end. Well, poop, basically. We lost the only person who could grow heal root, but we have not lost all of the heal root, which is okay. But we've got 4 coffins to make. Oh my lord, this episode turned into, just went the wrong way. Really bad times. Okay, well, a local elk has gone mad. It's realized that we're weak, and this is the moment to strike. Bloody elk. No respect for the dead. However, I need to give KD his correct orders on plant cutting, and the same for Rhapsody. I mean, things could have been a lot better. There is definitely that to be said about the situation. On the plus side, well, actually, there is no plus side. No, there is no plus side to this particular situation right here, right now. But we're just going to have to try and put on, a brave face and make our way through it all. Dark Aavak, you're going to be the cook for now. Oh, my lord. Alright, is anyone... Wait. Who can... Rhapsody cannot, KD cannot, Wilson... Oh, no! It's gone back to 2 and 2. We were just getting somewhere with that. Well, my lord. I want everything gotten from around here. If anyone died, then I want their stuff hauled. This has been a trying time. I'm going to need you drafted. And I'm going to need to take some shots at the angry elk. Okay, you need to run away. Get out there. Oh, poop. Dark Aavak, I know you just woke up from the plague, but you need to slay a mad elk before it gives anyone else the plague. Yoko, release. Go forth. Attack. Ah, bloody elk. This is our scape elk. All of the bad juju that has been going on in the colony right now, all of the negativity, that will be gone. We poured it into the elk just before Dark Aavak started. Honestly, normally what you do is you do the ritual to invoke all of the negative spirits into the goat, and then you release it into the wild, where hopefully it will just go off and die in a puddle of horrible necrosis and wretchedness, because it's full of all of this nastiness that has been befalling your tribe for so long. We just killed that one. But no, Yoko, we don't eat the escape elk. No, that's bad. That is bad foods. This is probably what happened. We ate escape elk. That is probably what occurred. I'm going to forbid that escape elk. Also, all of these corpses, forbidden. They are not to be turned into delicious, delicious Dark Aavak noms. Alas. What we are going to do is build some graves. Well. On the plus side, we've suddenly got loads of rooms. There is that. We've got loads of rooms now for people. Look at that. Amazing times. Dark Aavak, this is now your room. There you go. Enjoy. Prisoners, new rooms. Hooray! We just a couple of new fresh rooms, free for the taking. There you go. And you guys need to get out of my research room. Wow. It's been a very trying time. In my opinion, a very trying time for the colony, but we're not going to let that stop us. This is what's nice about Rimworld, is it constantly gives you something to deal with. Siege as well. I'm afraid we're going to have to deal with that in the next episode, when the 2 of our people who can fight are going to have to go over there and fight it off. Bad times ahead of us, pretty bad times, but we'll do what we can. And I hope you are enjoying the misery that the game seems to be insistent on inflicting upon the town of Stygian Sanctuary. But that is going to be it from me. So do remember to leave a like if you liked, sub if you haven't, and I'll see you next time.